Nitro Funny Car at the Northwest Nationals. Tire smoke for Paul Lee and a win light for Austin Prock. Man, this kid is just unbelievable. A 69 reaction time. His brother Thomas pumps his fist. 387.5 at 334.57 miles an hour. It is a bulldozer, man. That is a bulldozer.
For a rookie funny car driver, he is getting all too accustomed to this whole procedure down here as he claims his 4th funny car title. You know, Austin Prock, you and I talked back in the pits, and you said, I've been 60, 70 on the tree, and you said, I just need to do my job. You did just that. You won 69. You trusted the car, and you trusted your dad and your brother to give you that Wally here today. How good is it to know that you've got those two men in your corner each and every time you stage up?
It's amazing, man. There's nothing better than racing for family and racing for John Force. We didn't just win today. We doubled up with John Force again here in Seattle. He told me before I got in here, he said, hold the fort down for me, and we did just that. So just an amazing day. Another great day for this Cornwell Tools Chevrolet Camaro SS. I mean, this year's just been unreal, man. I can't even, like, put into words all the success that we've had. It's just been a blur, and I've just been hanging on, and I wasn't leaving that great all weekend, but I sure was consistent. I was 67, 67, 69, 69. So all stayed shallow, and man, whoa!
And it did. He was out first. He was ahead of Langdon at the finish line stripe. It is Steve Torrence for the first time in a calendar year. A 396 to an engine expiring 417 for Sean Langdon. Steve Torrence has finally broken through again.
Well, the last time 4-time world champion Steve Torrence won, he was only a father of 1. Now you're a father of 2. It has been a full calendar year. I couldn't even tell by the celebration that you were excited. Talk about that run for you, because you had a lot going on in that car.
Man, I'll tell you what, you know, you take these things for granted when you get them pretty often. And we're taking this one home to my new baby girl. My wife's birthday. We've been a while. Hell, I'm out of breath. I didn't do nothing but hit the gas like 3 times. Sean Langdon, Khalid Air. Those guys been bad to the bone. I told you earlier I was trying to take him out all day. But these Capco boys, Redline Oil, Toyota, Mac Tools, we don't have a lot of partners, but the ones we do, we think highly of, and they're the best. This is pretty cool, man. 1 year to the date. I was kind of thinking we wasn't going to be able to win one of these for a while. And Richard Hogan, Bobby, sometimes us Torrances are hard to deal with, but them guys handle us pretty good, and thank you guys. How about all those guys at home?
Green lights on both sides of the tree. A 0-10 reaction time for Jeg Coughlin. And at the finish line stripe, it is a win for Jeg Coughlin. A 3rd on the season. 6:53.6 at 2:09. Marginally outrunning the 6:54.1. But this is a guy who now, for the 68th time, has won in Pro Stock with a 10 reaction time.
It is all smiles down here for the Natural, your Pro Stock winner, the 68th of your career. Jeg Coughlin, you grew up in a racing family where this is what you guys did. Did you ever dream you were holding 68 of those?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, in total, counting the sportsman wins, it's 87, I think, this week, which is unfathomable. Honestly, my goal as a kid growing up was to try and win one national event in each of the years I competed. And, you know, I've been very fortunate, very blessed. My father, Jeg, and everyone at Jeg's. And over the years, we've had so many great wins. But fast forward to today, how about this elite team? And my hot rod really came around this weekend. We changed some things out on Saturday, and the car started accelerating really well. And these last 2 rounds, this thing was on a rail, and it felt great. I didn't even see my win light come on there, so I was a little bit bummed. You know, the next 1,500 feet as I was pulling off, I was excited but also bummed. But, you know, congrats to the whole team, man. It's everyone at Skag Power Equipment, Outlaw Beer, Jegs, JHG. Man, we love y'all. Hello to my family back home in Ohio. I love you. Miss you.
They lead. Van Zandt 17. Gage Herrera is 0-25.
He's quicker on the track.
It looks like he might have enough, and at the finish line stripe, it's Chase Van Zandt. The streak ends in 11 races. 672 at 201 miles an hour by 43 thousandths of a second. And that is how you get a first career win.
Well, Chase Van Sant has in his hand what he has want for all too long. You did what seemed to be the unthinkable here today. You beat that unstoppable force in Gage Herrera. Not only did you beat him on the track, but on the tree. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's unreal. You know, Jerry Savoie told me I was going to win one of these things, and he said when I did, I was going to cry. So, Jerry, I'm sorry. I'm fighting it back, but I'm not going to do it. Man, I can't thank this team enough, the whole White Alligator Racing team. I mean, Jerry for giving me the opportunity, Tim Kalungian for allowing me to be out here and all his hard work, Keith Nichols, man, you're the man. You absolutely work his butt off to make this motorcycle go fast. Man, my dad, Trick Tools, Transfluid, Ready Parts. Man, JC Speed Shop, this is just unreal. I can't believe it.
Congratulations. Let it soak in.
Thank you.
Starting line advantage. Does he have enough race car? He does! Casey
Weldon,
Grissel,
pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
5:25.3, 278 miles per hour on a hole shot. The final pair down the racetrack. And Casey Grissel puts Jerry Darian back in the winner's circle at a national. One time at the divisional level, Brian won. It's the first time they've faced at a national final. Brian Howe with the better reaction time. Oh, the chutes come out, and Madison Gordon goes 5:49, 268 miles per hour. That is NHRA history. Madison Gordon becomes the 100th woman to win a national event in NHRA competition, and she does it with a 5:45.9 at 268 miles per hour. Red light, Dustin Lee. Ryan Warder has his third national event win, and he does it at his home track here in Comp Eliminator. 8:54.1, 143 miles per hour. Congratulations to Jim and Ryan, that entire team out of Milton, Washington. Ryan Warder, not too much. For the final time, here's Superstock. A pair of green lights, and Brad Burton is on the chase. Jody Lang is used to this look. Over the shoulder, checking, looking, judging, gives Brad the stripe, and Brad wins it. 9:38.5 at 137 miles per hour. Brad Burton had the better reaction time and wins the race by almost that exact margin off the starting line. For Bad, the D6 native and former division champ on the left. The chase is on for Chris Hall. Both cars into high gear, and here comes Chris Hall. At the stripe, double breakout, give it to Chris Hall. 10.481 on a 10.50. Joe Sorensen got there first by 0.02 of a second, but Chris Hall had 9 in the bank from the starting line, and for Chris Hall, his third. His wife and daughter down there on the starting line almost look in disbelief. How could you not? The 2018 champ will be back. But today, the day belongs to Dale Green, the Pacific Washington native, the former Super Pro track champion, right here at Pacific Raceways in his second career final round. When Dale Green stages this race car, he will be a national event champion in Super Comp. He's going to take the run because why not? He's earned every bit of this celebratory pass. To go 891.9 at 182 miles per hour. Congratulations to Dale Green, Lindell, and the entire team down there on the starting line. That is a home team here at Pacific Raceways. It is a former track champion, and for the first time, Dale Green is a Super Comp winner at a national event in NHRA competition. I do believe Both cars away on the green. Battle to the finish line with 990s on the board, and Mike Dalrymple wins again in Seattle. Dead on 9 at 165 miles per hour. Josh Maloff had the starting line advantage, but took 38 thousandths at the stripe to break out by 15. Open is in. Bootsma follows. Lights come down. Red light, Casey Joe Bootsma. Ed Open clicks it off and takes the victory lap for the 8th time in his career. Ed Open, a winner at the national event level. Casey Joe Bootsma was 008 red. Ed Open with win number 8. And here comes Super Comp. This will be the final round of Lucas Oil competition. We will run before the Mission Foods finals. We will finish up the rest directly after the final round of Top Fuel. 20+ seconds, and Ermish flickers the bowl. Strom follows. Both cars away on the green. The race is on to the top end. 1 foul. That was the difference in reaction time. Win light. Robert Strom is a national event winner in a double breakout. 771.4 to a 689.7. John Ermish got there first by 6. Here comes Ward, and Superstreet's final is green. Both cars sit on the throttle stop a long time, and now the race is on to the top end as each driver looks over trying to judge the stripe. On the top end, Jeff Jackson's gonna get it done. He is 5 for 5 in final rounds. 10:91.9, 157. Francesca Ward got there first by 19 thousandths of a second. She broke out by 1 of them.